I return. I honestly, if there is trouble uploading the Crazy Taxi VOD, I think I will just put on the fucking No More Heroes soundtrack. At least like 1 and 2, because they do fit that game pretty well. I could probably put together an alright playlist for just like really fucking high energy shit, because that's kind of what I need. I realized I was doing the best in that. Maybe this shouldn't be part of this recording. To anyone who's tuning in specifically for Attack on Titan, hello. I realized I was doing the best when I was bouncing my knee to the beat of Way Down the Line. Doing the drum line with my foot got me into this rhythm of just doing everything really, really well. So I think that the music is an important part of that process for me, at least. Here, let's start up Attack on Titan. I started this save earlier today because I just felt like it. Here, let me switch over to this. Hello? Where is it? Why do I always... There it is. There we go. Let me tune this out. And... I'll just let this... Oh my god, that was loud! Holy shit! Why was that so fucking loud? I don't know if I've ever watched this little intro thing. This is probably mad spoilers for anybody who hasn't, like, seen the series or whatever. I'm gonna go into this right up front and say, this is full spoilers. I did not watch the series. I played this game and then I read, like, the rest of it up to a certain point. Here, let's get into a slightly quieter screen. I had very little interest in this series. I saw it, like, very early on, like a couple episodes, I think, and I thought, like, yeah, it's fine. It's a little too hopelessly dark, but I get why people like it. My first impression of it was The Walking Dead, but they're big. They're really, really big. Right now, I'm, like, in the middle of... I tried my best to make a character in this. Your self-insert is not gonna look good no matter what. You do not fit the fucking art style of actual characters at all. Okay. I thought, you know, the intro to that show is amazing. I still feel that. But I just didn't have any interest in watching more of it. I was like, I don't want to watch these characters do basically anything when they've already set up so, like, intentionally that people are going to die a lot. And this game handles that in kind of an interesting way. I'm gonna put a thing on screen, actually, that says, like, hang on, not this. I'll take this one. The one that says, sorry about the scuff. This is the one that I will use. Anyone who does not want to hear spoilers about this series, you might want to tune out, just because it's gonna come up, probably. Oh. The way that this game handles spoilers. The way this game handles character deaths is really, like, bizarre. Because it's not made by, like, the writers of the series. It's made by the Dynasty Warriors team, with probably some like supervisors from the anime and not the like manga, not the person that makes the like source material. Here, how do I want to put a background on this. How do I do that? Oh, there we go. Let me make the color for this like red. Just there we go. Fully red. I'm putting this right here so people will know when they come in. Because this is handled by the Dynasty Warriors team, they wanted to make sure every character was playable and everything. But one problem with it that I had while playing it and not knowing the story is that I would sometimes notice that a character is slightly lower poly than other more important characters. So, like, here's Armin. He's, like, one of the main characters of the whole thing. He's, I think, considered, like, one of the 3 main characters. And here's this guy I don't remember the name of. You might be able to see a bit of a difference in, like, model detail, which is unfortunate, because it kind of signals a lot of things. So as I was playing through the game and I started to notice this, I was like, if I'm right about this, that's really unfortunate. It's really funny, though. It means that you have, like, these create-a characters and myself that don't really fit as, like, screen characters, which is fine, because you're not that. But it's just funny. It's funny seeing where they had to fill in different details just because that's not filled in by the show. You have to make a video game. It reminds me a lot of, like, anytime a movie got a game in, like, the early 2000s, and there would just be levels that have nothing to do with the plot. Like, the fucking Shrek 2 video game comes to mind as being, like, a 6-hour-long game with, like, a dozen levels, but only, like, 2.5 of them match up with the movie at all. Oh yeah, we have cutscenes from the perspective of our characters sometimes, which are, it's kind of neat. You get to have a couple of little moments of, like, I guess wish fulfillment for some people if they just really liked, I don't know, Reiner or something. Ah! Oh, right. So I played this, and I thought, this is really, really cool. I'm getting into, like, the story and everything. I like that a lot of the game appears to be about getting to know the characters. Because, like, you don't level up in a traditional sense. You get friends, and each time you become better friends with someone, this is so loud. Holy shit. Goodness gracious. I want to turn this down on my end, actually, because holy fuck. There, okay. You like, make friends with the different characters from the series, and each time you, like, level up their social link, essentially, you get the equivalent of stats. So if I don't think yes, I can. I'm level 30, which I think means I have 30 points to distribute, but the way that you distribute them is in the skills that you get from different people. So as I level up the relationships with different characters, I'm going to be given more and more instances of, like, the stat boosting things, as well as individual perk-like things like this that just have, like, more gas or, like, more blade durability. And so through that and, like, honestly just being like, yeah, I kind of want to, you know, play the video game part of the video game, I ended up liking a lot of the characters. My favorite is Sasha, I think. I also really like Bertolt. Hey, I did not have the fucking big reveal of the series before I went into this. So whenever I got to the reveal in-game, I was legitimately surprised by a bunch of shit. And whenever I got to the end of the game, I wanted to know more. So I ended up looking up, like, a like online rip of the manga starting from where I was at. And I read what I could. Up to where the, like, manga was at as far as being translated. Fast forward, like, a year or two, I want to say, whenever the series did eventually end, I was waiting for the last, I think, 2 volumes to come out in English, because I was like, I kind of want to own the end of this. I want to read this the way that it's intended to be read. I don't want weird mistranslations and stuff. I'm enjoying it enough that I care. And it took a really long time for that. But, like, the week that it fucking came out in Japanese, someone I know joined a Discord call that I was in and decided to just drop the fucking spoiler. Okay, Jesus Christ. No, fucker. Hang on, let me handle this. Yeah, I know. That's like the worst that could have gone almost. Ian has been killed by nothing in particular. He just sort of died. I believe his head just did that. Oh, okay. This game has some weird mechanics. I think the weirdest mechanic that it has is that, being able to do what is essentially like a parry, but it's never clear what things are considered an attack and what can actually be parried. I never got good at it, and I don't know that I'm going to. Also, I'm playing on hard, because playing on normal, you don't really feel the gear that you have. And I was like, I kind of want to give a shit about things going on, you know? Oh my god. Oh my god. This shit's busted. Hard mode is definitely a fuck of a lot more difficult, I will say. Ian was found dead in Miami. Oh god, I'm getting so mixed up on everything. To conclude that little story, I have not actually seen the end of the series, but having had it spoiled for me by someone who joined the call just to do that, one, I don't talk to that person anymore. 'Cause fuck that. What is it? I'm sorry. What the fuck is happening? Ah. I did not read or watch the end of the series, but I know what happens, and I'm just really upset about that. I was so fucking mad at them. Oh god, cutscene. I hope people don't mind. I'm going to be skipping these. I have seen all the cutscenes. I want to show off just a teeny bit because I have like all of the achievements except for the last one. And the last one is the one that's like, hey, you did literally everything you possibly can in the game. Which is so far beyond, like, reasonable that I don't know why I would have done it. It's Levi, it's everybody's favorite. I just remember laughing at the tissue box that had his like ascot. He's fucking die. Wow. Maybe I should switch it back to normal just so I can more casually do this while talking. Really? Oh god. I don't have any blades anyway. There. Oh, whoops. Also, yeah, guns. These happen eventually, don't worry. Yes, you get to create your own character. Your character does not fit very well into the setting, admittedly, but you do get to make a character. The way that I described this game, I just did it again, god damn it. The guns are extremely good. They're way too good for, like, the main game, because they are a thing from the, like, final battle expansion thing that happened. Which covers the parts of the story, like, after they were even, like, added. So not only would having them fuck up the balance of the game, it also fucks up the story. You're not supposed to have those. Your character does not look good no matter what. So I would say to make a character that is very simple and just be okay with that, or make your character look fucking goofy, because you can do that. Whoop, gotta go help her. Ah. Hanji, it's everyone's favorite character. It's usually between her and Levi, I think. I don't think a lot of people are super into, like, the main character, it feels like. I think a lot of people did, but if I remember correctly, she kind of stops being nearly as important, which is just kind of disappointing. Proto, I have a thing on screen that just says full spoilers because I'm going to be talking about the big spoilers of the series. I can try to give warnings for that, but shit might just, like, come out. I might say something that you do not want to hear. And I honestly feel like if you have any interest in the series, it's not that long. You could actually get through it. Not within the time of a stream, but you could get through it pretty quickly. Okay. Oh, she's that type. You know what? Fuck it. Do that. One of my favorite characters throughout the game was Bertolt, and so having him turn out to be like the Colossal Titan, and just having this realization of like, oh god, he has the same build. He has like the same expression. It was there the whole time. That was so fucking cool to me. It was way more obvious with Annie. I don't think most people were probably surprised by that at all. I still have the wrong expression on. I don't think anybody was like that surprised by Annie, because it's like a fucking dead ringer. But you fucking just die. Whenever they aggro onto you, it is kind of annoying to deal with. I'm also just not playing super well, I'll be honest. I'm doing pretty poorly. There's a teeny bit of complexity to how it actually plays, though. It's both easier and harder to control your character in this than I expected it to be. You have a lot more, like, basic control than you would expect, but these, like the slingshotting yourself with the grappling hooks, that is not under your control. You do not control what gets grabbed onto. You can influence it if you really know how. Oh, shit. Whoop. One more. No! Ah, get off! What the fuck? That wasn't my fault. All right, kill him. Do the thing. There we go. He's got like 1 health left. Are you fucking kidding? Hard mode does not make it free. Okay, I'm using shorter blades, so I actually have to time my attacks a little bit. No, I'm gonna get that. I'm going to get the shit now. Okay. Somebody's gonna fucking kill it. Somebody's gonna kill it. Ah, never mind. Okay. There we go. That should be the end, I think. Kind of running out of Titans. Apparently a new mechanic to this game. The sneak attack thing where you scope in and then you just, like, catapult yourself at someone. I didn't play the first one. My friend Liam streamed this because I think he was, like, given a key or something by, like, Tecmo. Or no. Whoever makes the game. I don't remember. Whoever put the game out. He was given a code by them. And when he streamed it, I was like, hey, This looks fucking amazing. I am going to buy this right now. And so I did, and I really enjoyed it. I would not have known about this game, or it being good, or anything about the series right now, if not for him streaming this, so... The leg. I don't think that I necessarily need to be going for these either. I'm not 100% certain that this game was balanced for hard mode. Ah! Please fuck off. Ah! Camera, what the fuck? Can I just use this, please? There we go. I believe what this does is prevent your resources from being depleted at all. And it also boosts all the people around you. It's the equivalent of a super as a regular person. The people that become the Titans get to just do that. Unless you're one of the two Colossal Titans, in which case you just nuke the area and then go back to normal. There we go. Woo, cutscene! I think this is the scene where two characters die. Yeah. Nice. Mining bases. They give you resources. That's good. Explosive shot magazine. Why are they giving me gun things in, like, the main story? Thanks. This is really like one of those streams where, like, hey, I had a long day at work. I just want to do a thing that's fun with my hands, and you guys can watch. It's not like... I can't imagine this is one that people especially enjoy. But now we're back to, like, the normal mode of the game, which means you can talk to characters. Ooh. You just have to guess, usually based on their personality, what kind of things they want to hear. I didn't really mean it like that, but I guess, if you guys want to take it that way. Yeah. It's not always clear what people want to be told. And then there's little scenes like this that usually lead to you getting the skills. Motivator. I'm assuming that's something to do with powering up your allies. Let's find out. Yep, okay. That's good. The stats in this are a little bit difficult to parse, and I don't think the game specifically tells you what any of them are. Strength is exactly what you think, it's just damage. Agility, I believe, is the speed at which you can maneuver around something with your, whenever you're, like, grappling onto an enemy. I think that's how quickly you can move. Dexterity, for some reason, is the, like, modifier to your, like, weapon durability, I believe. Concentration, I believe, has to do with the sneak attack, like, specifically. Which is good. The sneak attack is a very, very good thing. I've been using it a lot more because hard mode is definitely hard. And then leadership is a number of different things that affect your like buddy characters, which later on in the game, commanding your like random buddies is the way to do things fast. Doing everything yourself sucks. Even funnier, once you get far enough in the game, you do not want, like, any of the random people that you... Sorry, any of the story characters that you have around, for the most part, you don't want them in your little, like, party wheel thing. You want the randos because they all have, like, the D-tier regular attack, and you can just assign that to, like, a Titan's head, and then they'll go off because of your, like, leadership damage modifier. They'll instantly kill it, and they'll recharge in, like, 10 seconds. And you can have 4 of those. So you're just, like, sweeping through everything that you see doing that. Also, if the reason why she has this funny outfit is because I chose it. I can set her back to what she's supposed to have. Default. Strength, that's good. No, fuck, what? Let me in. There. Damn it. Okay, that means I picked the wrong response out of the 3. During the main story, that's kind of limited. Like, if you fuck these up enough, you will actually end up being, like, much weaker by the end. There are ways, I think, to get around that with, like, item gifts, but I think that is also tied to, like, other limiting factors of the story. After you've finished the main story, you have, like, free reign. I was saying earlier about the devs of this game handling deaths differently than the like, writers, of course. And trying to make all the characters playable and all that. What I meant by that is, after you complete the story, you can actually go functionally back in time and prevent a shitload of character deaths. You can prevent any character's, like... Any character that died to a Titan, essentially, you can save. Any character that is a Titan that gets killed, that you can't really do much with that, but you can still get them back, I believe? Like, they get re-added to the town, and we just don't talk about that. They just sort of live here. It's this, like, weird, idealized, purgatorial existence. You save everybody and everybody's friends. That's kind of how it goes. You're playing with toys. That's all this game is. You got it. Kinda, yeah. It's... After you beat the main story, it literally says, like, hey, you can change things, and then it highlights some of the, like, missions that you can replay. Oh, nice. I think that this is my favorite way that the story is told because it's the one that I enjoy playing. And it's the one that feels the most removed from the hopelessness that the series is kind of about. Hey guys, we've taken one of the darkest anime that have been released in the past 20 years that earns that dark narrative and made it a very fun video game where you kind of want to keep fighting the Titans. I don't know, man. Okay, well, I don't know the characters' personalities well enough to be like, yeah, you should do this. Because a lot of the characters have arcs. So even if I know them from, like, later in the series, it's not necessarily going to match up with what they're wanting to be told now. The way that the story is structured is also just kind of weird. You have the intro bit where you have like the boot camp stuff, and then you go immediately into this like chunk of missions that you cannot leave. And as a result, you end up like accruing a fuckload of levels and like character affinity. So if you struggle through that first bit, here's a huge blast of power. God damn it. Oh, by the way, you can become friends with everyone. Like, everyone. This guy. Do you remember this guy? I believe there are just different stores. This, like, create a character. No, he doesn't have a fucking name. He has a title. You can play as him. When you become good enough friends with him, you can bring him into battle with you, and in the, like, free play game mode, you can play as him. I almost just had a fucking spit take over the guy that was walking into the fucking bowl. Well, okay. It's unclear sometimes how much you need to, like, kiss ass, essentially. And sometimes you can't actually get affinity from these interactions. It's just, like, a story thing like that was. It's so funny to me that you get to befriend this guy. This character that I'm pretty sure survives the entire series. This dude, you can play as this fucking dude. So many of these characters only have character models because they were necessary for, like, a cutscene, and I guess they just decided, all right, fuck it. I don't know. Give him... yeah. You can look around the different areas and stuff. I think it's cool. I really, really like this game. Even though it has some definite issues. It's cool getting to look around. They did a really good job with the music. I believe they got all the voice actors from the show, but I can't confirm that because I didn't watch it. Oh, I didn't equip the skills. Oh well. Whatever. Alright, horse. I did not think that we were doing this yet, actually. I thought that we were still having to do some stuff like in and around the town. I think I do kind of prefer the missions that are out in the open like this. Whoop. I'm coming, jobber! I do like the obscene blood splatter. It is kind of satisfying. Ah. Hey, girl, you're kind of cute. How did they manage that? Oh! I don't know if Proto is within, like, hearing distance, but one of the big problems with the character creator in this is that all of the assets that you can use are the assets of, like hair and stuff, not the faces, are assets from characters that already exist. So you can have Aaron's hair, you can have, like, eyes that are very similar to his, you can have a face shape that's, like, the same, but you'll never be quite right. Do I have my horse? I'll have two of the same girl on my team, I guess. I don't know. Sounds like the whistle from the beginning of that one Sonic song. By the way, there are horse upgrades. Get excited. Mining base. I wanna do this one. I've never done the mounted artillery. Oh shit, I can't aim that low, no! Get out of the way! Okay, so this was the worst place I could have set this up. That's what that means. Die, thank you. Whatever. I have it turned off right now, but I think there are moments where the game will go into slow-mo. I just didn't want that. I have like the standard level of leadership, so I'm not really getting much out of that. Whoops! Yeah. Just keep spinning. Just keep fucking spinning. I did not equip the skills, I didn't upgrade my gear. Good thing this is not a very hard mission. Oh yeah, being out in the open, there's fewer things to grapple onto, so they have the horse. Nanabot looks so much like my sister. Oh, this dude! This guy that I thought was a created character for a while, but he just happens to have a cartoony face. What's it? Oh, not what I meant to do. I got an item. Whatever. Can I... I don't know that I've ever done the parry on purpose. Oh. Cool. It didn't set me up properly. What the fuck? Back. Ah, that's not it. What? Oh god. What's that? Ah! Oh god. Can I? Thanks. Just eat a story character? This is substantially more difficult than it should be because I just didn't upgrade my shit. I was too busy like showing off random shit to people. Way over there, that guy. Don't care. My damage is so bad. Is it a little wasteful of gas? Yeah, but it gets the job done. He's another one of those characters that I noticed was very low poly compared to, like, Aaron. Maybe I should look up a guide on how to do the parries and stuff, because I bet it's, like, integral on the harder difficulty. Come on. There we go. Oh! I appreciate that the game did its best to maintain the, like, music identity of the series. Sadly, they didn't get, like, the main theme, which would have been fucking sick, but I honestly would not expect them to. I feel like that's kind of extravagant. I learned recently, I think from Lily, they made Sound Horizon for that show. Oh, I went the wrong way. I think that they now do other things, like the studio, I guess. I don't know what you would call them. I think they're doing stuff for other shows now, but they were created specifically for this. Or I guess this show. Yeah, they were created specifically to do the music for the game. They just happened to do really, really good music for the show, like, 4 years prior. It was purely a coincidence, you see. Man, I was just over there. I haven't played a Dynasty Warriors game in a decade. Are they any good? Just assuming anyone in, like, hearing distance has played them. Here we go. I actually did not mean to start a mission at all. I don't think I did all of the character affinity things. What? Oh yeah, I forgot. Shit! Wait a minute, isn't this the same team that made the Gundam Breaker games? I just thought about that, about their logo, and I was like, hold on. Rest viewers, hold on, let me get rid of that. Ban. Yeah, Gundam Breaker 3 was one of my favorite fucking games of the 2010s. Took a nibble. Just kill him. Oh, that's not gonna do it, is it? Nope. There we go. Wrong button. Is there a second one? Oh. Hang on. Let me try the artillery again. Maybe it's good. I mean, it's doing a surprising amount of damage to an area that's not even the weak point. Oh god, oh god, oh god. I didn't know he could just grab me out of it. Hang on, I need to go resupply. I've never tried that before. I still don't know if it's good. I may as well. It's funny sometimes watching the horses just go fucking wild. Make an automated base. Distract him a little bit. Why not? I think my character just pronounced his name as Mike. I thought it was Miche the whole time. Oh, I forgot to take my night pills. That sucks. Right, row. Okay, well, a little late, but not the latest. Give me a sec. I think I'm running over a cord with my little chair. Yes, I am. There, okay. This game's fun. Yeah, okay. Now I'm back. I feel like people are gonna see me play this and be like, why are you doing things wrong? Why aren't you doing things perfectly? Because the game does make it look easy to do things perfectly. Okay, he's functionally against the fucking wall, so this is a little difficult. There we go. Thanks, man. Lots and lots of stuff that I should have used last time. Oh god, oh god, oh god! We made a lot of friends just now. Alright, so when you make a character, the options here are not the best. Like, the hair is all directly taken from the other character models. And so you end up with a lot of things like this that do not fit your character at all. Keep in mind, your character is the same age as, like, Eren and, like, Mikasa and Armin. And here's Levi's hair. But you can have, like... Oh, you can have a cowboy hat. I didn't see that. You can have, like, a receded hairline. Yeah. Hello, I'm your average, ordinary 17-year-old. How do you do, fellow kids? This is one hairstyle that I don't think transferred to 3D quite right. Because it looks like you have like a hair disc. You can change your shirt to a lot of things. You can change the color to, well, not as many colors as I would have liked. But I don't expect, like, Gundam Breaker levels of customization on your character in a world that expects you to die, you know? Hi! You're here for the rest of the, like, 30 minutes that you'll be awake. Oh, you can actually take off your jacket if you want. Oh, where is it? You can have, like, very round glasses. And you can have sunglasses! the cooler, Cody. Okay, I'm gonna not talk to her. I'm going to talk to all the people first.
Yeah.
There's actually another, like, anime licensed game that I wanted to try and stream. But I want to see if I can get my friend Mika as, like, a co-host for that. Because it's something that she knows a lot about that I don't. And I just think it would be really, really funny to have her, like, give some thoughts on things going on. Yeah, don't be nice. Even though that's worked every other time, don't be nice. One step removed from, like, what are you, gay? There we go. They're paying me under the table. My fucking sunglasses. Ugh. I think I have enough skill points to equip everything. Yeah. I have so many more to spare as well. I think playing on hard gets you more experience and money, which is strange, I guess? I don't know. I don't know what I think of it, honestly. Let's see. Oh! There's a bunch of different types of sword. You want a katana? Well, here you go. You want giant meat cleavers that I actually use? How about a weird-ass, like, kukri thing? What a fucking bout a magic wand! Or this shit! Whatever the hell that is. Or just a regular sword. Or the duster. I don't remember what I used the first time. I think I mostly used the, like, standard shit, just upgraded. What am I using now? Oh, that. Wait, what? What was that called? I thought it... Okay, super durable steel. I thought it said super duper steel. Yeah, the real speed is not that good. You're what they get it from. They have to harvest your body. That's why I don't have any. I think I want this. I like the gas capacity is +1. The pressure is really good though. Gimme. Yes. Holy fuck. The real speed being that high. This is like the maximum damage, but like no resources loadout. I like that your character's head like drags behind the movement on that. It's very silly. I mean, that could be fun, just being like all damage, but nothing else. Granted, that is kind of my problem right now, is that I don't have enough damage, so maybe I will try that. I'll just go all katana. Just looks so silly when you like compare it to all the other shit in the game. Alright, reinforcement is a system that they added in the expansion that is helpful, but it also kind of feels bad. It kind of fucks up the progression a lot, because what you do is just take multiple copies of the same item and mulch them into the first one to have more of this plus rating that I think you can transfer to other things, but that would require you to destroy the base item, and it's like, yes, this is good because it allows you to have like a much higher stat curve thing, stat ceiling, but it also adds this layer of like grindiness to it that I just don't like. I'm not about it. There's also the guns that completely fuck the balance of this game, especially early on. Like, I don't know. I'm not even making anything right now, so I won't worry about it. Who else do I have to talk to? Oh, this dude! Nobody's favorite! The guy that everybody hates. Oh boy, we have an opportunity to talk to this guy, to be his best friend. I'm sorry to hear that. That's the thing you wanted to hear, I guess. Mab. I've got to figure out how to fix the chat thing, because just looking at the preview, it looks so pixely, but I want the text to be a lot bigger. There's nowhere near enough like chat activity for me to think that like the larger font would be an issue. It's weird how they spelled her name in this. They spelled it like Hange. Oh boy. More areas. Luckily you can just teleport. Oh, something really fun and cool about this game is that it has a fuckload of DLC costumes for like almost all of the characters. I think all like the main characters. The thing is, they're expensive as shit. Popularity and conversing. I mean, I don't fucking know. Apparently. I believe this is where you redo story missions. Oh no, never mind. Right, this is where you take these Wings of Freedom, because that's just a currency. Here we go. Oh my god. Okay, these are the DLC ones. This is the regular shit. Oh, don't worry. You'll see Scout has been killed many times. Yeah, that's what I want. I guess durability doesn't matter that much if you're dealing enough damage to just kill them in one shot anyway. What the fuck is that? I smell great potentially. Bam. Sure. Got one of these, why not? Okay, so I just managed to do one of the, like, parry things. I've never done it on purpose. I don't know why it does that sometimes. The game explained it at one point, but it did so using an attack that was, like, specifically set up for you to parry, not something that would be useful for you to learn how to handle. Are large abnormals what I have? I need someone to disagree with me. Oops. Was not actually the one that I meant to use. They're knocked down like this. The way the models work are not the most friendly, I'll be honest. Kinda causes issues. I can't really do much of anything right now because it's the end. There we go. Alright, scout missions are just like that. The intense, like, Oblivion-style zoom that it does sucks. Paranoid. You know what? That kind of fits. I used to be a skeleton and then I got better.
Have you heard of the High Elves?
Oh, I think I had the option to bring someone with me if I wanted to work on their, like, relationship thing. Yeah, when you have high enough leadership and a long enough lock-on range, this is how you do missions. It's really interesting to be able to have, like, a drive-by style of, builds in a game like this. I think they just sort of, like, eject from your body whenever you do that, too, so you don't have to wait for them to be in a good position. They just go. I think it's pretty good. A little basic, but it's fine. I am fucking zooming. Jesus Christ. I guess that's what the real speed does. I don't remember everything about this game, but I remember some stuff. Yeehaw! When I was doing the, like, sequence of a whole bunch of story missions and I didn't have, like, any fucking resources or whatever, playing on hard, I was using a lot of sneak attacks. Because getting around fast enough to, like, get a high grade is not easy when you have no resources whatsoever. Ironically, playing on a lower difficulty does make it a lot easier to get better grades. Because you don't have to worry as much about, like, dealing with an enemy when you get there. It's sort of just gonna solve itself. That being said, hey, if I'm selling anybody on this game, play it on normal. Do not play it on hard the first time. It will give you a very different opinion of the game. I'm doing this because I'm pretty good. Every time I see my fucking sunglasses, I forget that they're there. More resources, more resources, yes! Is this just fracking at this point? I'm setting up an oil derrick like every 30 feet. Whatever. Fuck these snowflakes. Their politically correctness. I just want oil. Oh yeah, it's not a like bad Spider-Man grapple where you just sort of latch on to God and then go wherever. The fact that it has to grapple onto things is actually something that you can kind of control in a way that I really enjoy. You can influence the ways that it will go, and that means that there are times when you have to like put a little bit of thought into how you're going to proceed if you want to go there quickly. I fucking love that they recreated that shot from the intro to the show. It's so like unnecessary but cool. The two names for the grapple hooks are I think it's 360 maneuver gear and omnidirectional gear. And this game refers to them as ODMs. Oh, shit. Hang on. Could you like, not... I might be wrong, but he might have just instantly killed one of my dudes. Ah! He's too caked up, I'm getting stuck. There we go. I go deal with this guy. Just a random jobber. It's fine. Get up! Whatever. You don't get to name it, but you do get other horses that have different stats. Right now, our horse sucks shit. It's just freeloading at this point. Oh god, what the fuck? Sir, please fuck off. Right now, I think we just have a horse that's called Horse. Oh, if you're good at it, you can actually just go in circles around whatever you've grappled onto. It's easier in the forest levels, because you just grapple onto a single tree and then go around. Woo! Oh yeah. Yay! Just free side missions. It's pretty cool. They didn't want you to get, like, stuck, you know? Oh. Can't talk to anybody right now. How much money do I have? How do I tell? How do I tell? $75,000. That's quite a lot, considering the most expensive thing in the store to build right now is 3,000. Jesus. Ooh. Hmm. Damn. Do I want to use the knives or the katanas? The knives are going to be stronger, but... Stronger, they have twice as much durability. Sure. The blade length does... Wait, no, hold on. What do I get from this? Health. No, maybe I will stick with this, just because health is kind of important on hard. On the lower difficulties, not so much. In fact, if you just do not have hardly any interests in, I guess, getting better at this game, there are 3 difficulties, I think, below normal. I think it goes... hard, normal, easy, very easy, and then heaven. I have to assume heaven means that everything dies even when you don't line it up right. All of the titans have been turned into butter. Just for you. Oh, here we go. Now I can redo old missions. I can't save anybody, but I can redo old missions. Oh, wow, we have a bunch of new missions we can do. Can I bring someone with me? Is that an option yet? Invite on a mission! There we go. Okay, I want to use the bathroom real quick, and then we can do another scouting mission. So, hold on. What was I playing before? This is fine. Just more No More Heroes 2. It's always good. back. What do you guys think of the 2 games in one night thing? Because it's kind of interesting. I like focusing on one game and just making a lot of progress or whatever. But it's kind of cool getting to do multiple things. I don't know if I'm going to do it like super regularly, but doing the poll did make it a lot easier to be like, well, what do I want to switch to? I think tomorrow, what I'll probably end up doing is, I want to try Moselina, which I think that got a couple of votes. Moselina is kind of a funny game. It's a puzzle platformer technically, but I've heard people refer to it as a 2D immersive sim, and I don't know what that phrase means anymore. I've heard of too many things being referred to that way, and now it's just a phrase that I think doesn't mean anything. The first game that I've ever heard referred to as an immersive sim was Deus Ex, I think, and then Prey 2017, and the only things I could think of as being like noticeably different, sorry, not different, being kind of the same between those 2 games was just that you have multiple ways of approaching problems, which I think is just a good game, generally. Also, vents. The fact that you can crawl through vents. But I've now heard people refer to, Cruelty Squad as an immersive sim, and I kind of see that with, like, the connections to Deus Ex and all that, both thematically and also in gameplay, in some ways. I'll let her get that. Oh, wrong way. Don't want to activate the end. That's a hole. Thank God. I was like, please tell me that that guy can handle that. Yeah. In a lot of ways, it just sort of felt like the term people are looking for is action RPG. But at the same time, not really. Because RPG in itself is kind of a broad term. Personally, I think we should just go back to referring to every single video game as an adventure game. Oh, I hate the term Metroidvania. Considering the vast majority of them are just Metroid, it's just Metroid. Just call it a Metroid game, or like exploration platformers is another one. Search action is my least favorite term for that. Not enough gas. Whoops. Yeah, search action sucks. I hate that one. What the fuck hit me? I was looking at chat. I believe that is what a director of one. Oh my god! Hello. That dude was planking. What? I've never seen that before. That's awesome. Oh, I want to clip that. That was really funny. I think it's funny that planking took off as like a meme when it's like, that's just an exercise. That dude's doing bicep curls. It's the meme. Like, no, it's an exercise. This is done in a stupid way. Instead of lifting weights, I'm lifting a dog or something, you know. Whew, that'll do it. Does it have multiplayer option? Planking or the video game that I'm playing? Attack on Titan 2 does have a multiplayer option. It allows you to do, I believe it allows you to do all of the scout missions, which are just like the optional missions, and a handful of the story missions twisted to be like more difficult, I think. The problem is that in order to unlock characters for the multiplayer mode, you have to go through the main story anyway. So the idea of trying to play this as like the co-op thing that it probably could be is that you're either stuck with your like main playable character that you can't power up in the multiplayer mode, or you play the single player mode to get the characters that you can level up in the multiplayer mode. It's kind of weird. I've never played it in multiplayer because it kind of feels like most people don't realize this game exists. But it's really fun. This is technically my second save because I just came back to it today. I convinced my friend to get it, and I was like, "Yeah, we should play this. We should play this at some point." I just wanted to play on like my old save, but when I started doing anything, I was like, "There's a lot here." There's a version of Attack on Titan on Roblox? If Roblox wasn't, like, morally objectionable, I feel like you could have some fun with that, because there are a lot of creative people that still do put things into it. Where's my horse? Horse? It teleported. Come here. No, whatever. You can handle it. I believe. There you go. You can handle the giant potato. I think that the same dev team that made this also made the Gundam Breaker games, and that makes perfect sense because I could 100% see that experience like having a whole lot of overlap. Like now that I think of it, because it's really easy to just enter this like, I guess, kind of flow state with it. It's very easy to zone out while playing a game like this. Held the button too long. Oh shit! Didn't mean to do that. Hold on, let me go get some more. I didn't mean to flashbang him twice. I should not be allowed to have flashbangs. I have proven that I am not, like, I'm not responsible with these. Oh wait, I gotta do this one. Nope. A bunch of just spread out enemies I don't want to deal with. Here I go dealing with them. Get him! Get him! Get him! Damn it! Here we go. Fuck. Oh, he's still aggroed. Whoops. Oh, I didn't know that attack happened with that arm. That sucks. Woo! I think playing this on hard, I keep bringing this up that I'm ass! We did it! Ass! I was just thinking, I probably didn't get enough kills for the S rank, but I guess not. Playing this on hard does definitely interrupt that, like, flow statey feeling of it. Because it's very easy to turn your brain off and play this on, like, normal and easy. I don't know if I've even tried easy, but I assume that it is extremely easy. And the heaven mode is probably exclusively for people that, like, just have no interest in playing it or physically can't. Oh, did you see that guy twitch? I can't buy anything useful. I'm getting too much money. This shit ain't nothing to me, man. Oh shit, we have not been to this map in the story yet. It's kind of funny. This is one of the most important scenes of the entire fucking series. Ah. The idea that Levi would signal for help is crazy. I know that it's like, it's just a game mechanic thing, but it's really funny to think about in the context of the series. They work by being so destructively explosive that you still have to hit them in like the right area, but it'll just destroy the area in its entirety rather than being something you need to be as precise with. Ironically, you can be a lot less precise when using a gun than a sword for some reason. The balancing of the gun is not that bad. In like, when you get guns, they are balanced. Which is to say, after the main story. I can show you the guns. I haven't used them at all during this playthrough yet, but I can do that. So instead of having the regular omnidirectional gear, you only have one grappling hook that you use at a time. And instead of being like locking onto a space, you lock onto the enemy in their entirety, and then you do like this. While you're free falling, you can fire a lot faster. And if you do it right, do you have spears too? You do as your super. And I actually do have that. I don't remember how to use it, but yeah, you get the I don't remember what they call them, but yeah, the explosive like javelin thing. Yeah, you do this from above them. You auto lock on the shit. If you, I believe if you tap the R2 whenever it has that, you like maintain the lock regardless of where you physically are. So like that. I don't remember how to reload. How do you reload? Do I have to? Oh right, you have to select the ammo the way that you would in like Monster Hunter. Can I try what next mission? Oh, here we go. That's not what I thought that was gonna be. But I have fucking machine guns now. So the balancing of these compared to the sword, or the blades, is that while they can, like, manage a whole lot of targets really fast, and you have a whole lot of, like, freedom of movement due to not being, like, locked onto, like, physically attacking one area. But yeah, you can move around pretty freely. You can handle small targets insanely fast. However, the single target damage is not going to even compare to the blades in most cases. Actually, I think that the spears might be on the blades. I might need to switch back over. Oh. Not happy to see me, huh? New skill? Hey! Yes! Horse upgrade! Sure. Equip chestnut. No, the spears are the super, I think. I don't remember who likes these, but I have enough money to try. Cheap I don't think I should give cheap alcohol to most people. I like Sasha. Oh, trying to text me. I think I will go ahead and just upgrade this, but I won't use it right now. Yeah. Keep reading shit that I don't have. I think you have to get S ranks on everything to unlock the, yeah, complete scout reward. The muster roll, I believe, is just, like, character gallery stuff, if you care about that. I believe, oh my god. That did not work the way I thought it would. I think I have to complete an objective to get the spears. Oh no, I have them. Let's go to this. Oh, chestnut. Yes. There we go. The speed goes a lot higher. Okay, here we go. There you go. And if you use it with the timing that you would a sword, you get a much stronger variant of that. But this does allow you to just, like, snipe. Like that. It's very strong. These were added in the expansion, I believe. Here we go. Woo! Looked like Cruelty Squad for a sec. Oh no! 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 Oh, they're alive. Never mind. Yeah, I'll be honest, I don't actually know what triggers you getting them because I don't use them a ton. I probably should. They're free, technically. And I have them again, somehow. I don't know how that works. They are probably much better with a different ODM, though. Here, let me go for a couple more kills, just because I want to get the S rank. Let me go for you. Can I just do it from the ground? Kind of, not really. I still have a little bit of charge. Like, I could go kill someone. That is not my horse. Where is my horse? There it is. Get this guy. Boom. Very strong. Oh, you can also shoot from horseback, I believe. Sure can. Hang on. Let me just do this. No, never mind. Die. Yeah. These are ridiculously overtuned for where I'm at in the story. So, if you get this with the expansion, I maybe wouldn't. Oh, I missed the thing that you said about Sasha. Yeah. I'm not as familiar with the actual show because I just didn't watch it. I think I saw like 1 or 2 episodes and then I was like, yeah, it's whatever. I'm not really someone who watches a lot of shows in general. But in this game, she's very fun. She's one of those characters that I would say has a personality. She's one of those personality havers that I keep hearing about. Yeah, I think it's by doing objectives you get the supers. I want to try it. Is it gonna be good? Probably not. Is it gonna be awkward as hell to control? Absolutely. Oh, damage! It hit! Yeah! Wake up! Oh yeah, this series is like getting kind of old, surprisingly. This felt new for all of the 2010s. Oh, that guy's unfortunately dead. Can't get over there in time. Are you fucking... Oh. I want to say something that's like a massive spoiler for the series. It's a spoiler that's not fun to know. Oh, it's over. It's been over for like years. Within the regular, like, release cycle, they wanted to put the money into it, and they just physically could not keep up with, like, demand, I guess. Because this series doesn't waste a lot of time. As far as I can tell. Well, apparently there is some time wasting in the first season. Yeah, I also remember that. Granted, the series does not break down into TV seasons very well at all. the way that this game ends, it does not feel like an ending. Mostly because it's not, but like, after you do the main story, I think it's the main story, you're able to do, like, anime story things where you're playing as the, like, story characters rather than your own. It's a lot more, like, controlled. There's more, like, set pieces and stuff. I don't really enjoy doing them because I don't know. I like the fun parts of the game. But even that gets to a point and then just sort of stops. And I get that, like, that is kind of where that story beat happens and how. But that's not really good TV, you know? Sorry, did I miss? He is not a fan of whatever's happening there. Really? Woo! Haha! Nice. Yeah, you can just do a bunch of these in a row. Let's see. Oops. Oh, I gotta go see him. But assuming I can. I'm glad that the dead characters do not get like a red X over their face. As horribly funny as that would be. Oh. Oh. Gift shop. I think there's a Steam guide on what gifts to give who. I'll probably end up using that. I think I did the first time as well. Let's invite you. Because Armin gives me the fucking leadership points. They're really important. Wait, can I get Erwin? Can I get him instead? Yes, I can! Alright, there's fewer missions with him, making him harder to level up, and also he gives you a fuckload of leadership points. I'm going to keep that one. That one's really good, but I think I'm going to switch back to this. Because having less than half of the anchor range sucks. It hurts. Oh yeah, doing these just gets you an ass load of money. I gotta go to bed. Oh, it's 11. You know what? Okay, I'm gonna do, I guess, this mission and then stop. Because I wanted to go to bed at, like, 11. Considering I haven't really gotten to sleep the past few nights, which is not great. What? That's not what I thought he was about to do. I forgot that that's how that works. Have a nice night, Frodo. Hope you sleep well. This is why leadership is so good. You get to point at people and say, kill! Getting to a point now where I think my stats are good. I don't know how long that will remain to be the case, but for right now, it's pretty good. Okay, my suggestion to anyone planning to get this game, one, it might be a while before it goes on sale again, but don't install the fucking expansion. Wait until after you've done the main story, because they don't give a shit. Hang on, is that an option? Can I change? No, can't. Never mind. I was trying to see, like, is there a way for me to set it so that my, like, buddy actions are the default rather than me having to hold L1 in order to bring up their menu? Because I think I do that a lot more than I use items, which is maybe, like, an unusual trait, but I don't know. I thought maybe there'd be an option. Ooh, 4,000, Jesus. Victory. Woo. I'm gonna max out before I get halfway through the main story. Which is fine, because it's not really about leveling up your character, it's about getting the, like, friendship point stuff. Sure. Why not? No. Wait, unless... Hold on. How does that compare to my current one? Oh, wait. Yeah, give me that. That's really, really good. Shit, alright. Okay, here we go. It's the last one for the night. One last ad break, I guess. Here, I'm gonna snooze this ad break just because, like, we're about to end. I don't want to, like, the last of the stream to just be a fucking ad and then ending. That's lame. Wow. I guarantee this is what I used. Just being able to fucking lock onto dudes from so far away is truly incredible. Like a fucking jet. Horse? God damn it, horse. Oh shit, I didn't think about that. Hang on. Alright, take two. Oh, god damn it. Whatever. It's like a football field away and I can still do that. That's so good. God damn. Oh, damn it. Whoops! That's the wrong person. Oh well. I think the maximum sneak attack range is like 150 meters, which is also my lock-on range. Ah! Ew. The way that the, like, chunk of flesh just falls away is gross. Ooh, that was close. Started the attack right as I didn't want him to. Please. big green has appeared. Alright. Just not doing those fights feels fine. Would it feel more honorable to not use the thing that I'm literally telling people not to use? Yeah, I already did that. I have over 100 hours in this game on another save. One where I didn't use those basically at all, and it took me a while to even start using the guns. Okay. We're at the tea party now. What do I get? Yay! Oh, yes. Let's do all these. This dude's design didn't transfer to 3D quite as well as other people. I think it's the proportioning of his face that just kind of didn't land right. Oh! I'm assuming that means that I've maxed out her relationship for this part of the story. I need to get further into that before I can... Interesting. So there are limits that people get. I didn't ever see that, I don't think, my first playthrough. Okay. Time to end the stream. This is not a game I'm going to exclusively play on stream. I literally downloaded this because I wanted something to play off stream, and I thought, you know what? Maybe people want to see this. Let me get rid of the spoilers text. Okay, let's find someone to raid, assuming anyone is live. Oh, a bunch of people are alive. Hold on. Let's raid Akira again. Why not? Did I do that right? Yes, I did. Okay, cool. Okay. Thank you everyone for coming. I don't know if I'm gonna do more Crazy Taxi in the near future because it is debilitating after like one good run. I'd like to do more just in general. If I can get better at that game, it'd be pretty cool. A like perfect run of that game is like 2 straight hours. And I don't know if I necessarily can do that. But I'll try. Okay. Have a nice night, everyone. Bye-bye!